In the previous tutorial, we learned how to insert images into Google Lit pop-up windows. We also learned how to resize images and how to put a border around them. Now that we have the image, we should consider putting a caption under the image and an image citation link under the caption. I'm going to enter a return once to create a blank space. Then I'll hit return again and type a caption explaining the image. Here you can see the blank space and the caption. Notice that the caption is not a complete sentence, so I did not put a period at the end. Now when you check out your pop-up window, you'll see your caption below the image. But did you notice that the space I typed between the image and the caption in the pop-up description window on the left isn't in the actual pop-up window itself on the right? We'll learn more about that in a bit, but the lesson is Google Earth description windows don't quite work like regular word processors. And yet, I'm going to put another blank line between the caption and the citation link, even though I know it won't show up in the actual pop-up window. Trust me, this will all become clear soon enough. If you remember how to include an image, you'll recall that it was important to copy the correct URL for the image. It wasn't the URL at the top of the page where you found the image. We had to right-click on the image itself to copy the image address. For our citation link, though, we want to go to the web page where we found the image. So we need the URL for the whole page that includes the image and information about where we found it. This way, people will know that we found it on Flickr, and will also be able to click the Some Rights Reserved link to see that we are using the image in accordance with the photographer's wishes. First, make sure you're using the Add Link button, not the Add Image button, to show this window. For the citation link, we do want the URL at the top of the page. We have to select and copy this address so that we can paste it here. We won't be needing the Flickr site any longer, so I'll close it. And as was the case when we entered the image address in the previous tutorial, we'll click the OK button and Google Earth will create the necessary code for creating this link and paste it in the description window for us. The code for links has one more element than the code for embedding images. Here, the first gray text says, I want to create a link that goes to a web page. The text highlighted in green says, here's the address of the specific web page that the link will go to. The very short gray text following the web address says, that's the end of the address. And finally, the blue text says, show this text in the pop-up window so people have something to click to make the link work. If you look closely, you'll see that the green text and the blue text are identical. This means people will see the web address itself as the link text. But web addresses can get really long and take up too much space in the pop-up, so here's a cool trick. Select the blue text that Google Earth assumed you wanted to be the link, and replace it with the words image source. Now you have a very short link that actually tells the viewer the link's purpose. So that's all there is to adding basic text and internet links. In the next tutorial, we'll explore some simple text formatting. We'll learn how to change the font size, make text bold for headings, and italic for titles.